Taehyung's and used room. You closed your eyes and kept your head down, headbird earlier. You thought to go downstairs and help others, but still you was feeling weakness in your body. Your trace was broken when you heard vibration from your mobile, which was on night table, looking like someone is calling you. You dropped your shoulders and took deep sigh. Meanwhile, Taehyung came out from washroom. He looked at you. You were staring at vibrating phone with dropped shoulders. When near tight table, picked up your phone and switched off. Taehyung, you looking at you sitting in front of you on the bed. You smiled at him, taking his tie in your hand. You started making nut. They heard a knock on the door, so Taehyung went to open the room door. It was Mrs. Kim out there along with Chand. Mrs. Kim, how are you, dear? Came inside while asking. She put her hand on you forehead to check your temperature. I am feeling very good, mom. Mrs. Kim, Chand, keep the breakfast on the coffee table. Chand kept 2 plates covered with a glass scotch, filled egg, bedstead, toast, harsh buns, and English muffins with some fresh fruits, along with tea and coffee and tea and cut tea on the coffee table from Dolly as instructed by Mrs. Kim. Post arrangement, she left from the room. You sorry, mom, that was I coming downstairs, but you was looked at Taehyung, who was now standing in front of you. Mrs. Kim, why were you coming downstairs, you dear? You need to take rest. No coming down. In fact, no getting out from bed. Ordered you. Thanks, mom, for backing me. Looking at you with naughty smile. Mrs. Kim, you are going up for office? When she saw him daddy in his light grey color Armani suit, prayed with a white shirt and tie. Yes, mom, I have some meeting lined up. Can't avoid it. Reluctantly, he wanted to be with you, but there are some other deals which needs his attention as well. Also, he wanted to meet Rover. Get update from his side. He didn't want the discussion to happen at home, turning everybody attention on it. Mrs. Kim, but Taehyung, yesterday only you came and top of it, you is not feeling well. I didn't think you should go frustrated. You, mom, it's okay. Let him go. And is it is I am fine now, and I promise I will take complete rest for the day with puppy face. Post their breakfast, Taehyung started leaving for office. He took his laptop and other necessary stuff and came near you. You were still sitting on the board with supported of head rush. Taehyung bent down and kissed your forehead lovingly, muttering, Taehyung, bye kitten, take care. He carries your cheek with back of his finger. I will try to come back soon and you are not getting up from this bed. You, okay, I will be waiting for you, lovingly keeping your palm on his cheek. Taehyung once again gave a peck on your forehead and left for his office, making sure to take your phone with him. You looked at his action and but didn't ask him anything. You mind, he will take care of everything. I don't need to worry now, felt content thinking this. Time skips at office Taehyung cabin. At sharp 5 p.m., Roger knocked on the Taehyung cabin asking permission to enter. Roger, may I come in, sir? Taehyung is coming in cold voice, typing something on his mic. Roger, good evening, sir, in professional tone. Taehyung, good evening. Roger, raising his head from mic. Taehyung, give me a second, picking his mobile to call Jungkook. Taehyung, hey, Cook, join us. Cook is hung. I am on my way. He was just to one side of Taehyung cabin. Taehyung, have a seat. Roger, we are gonna have long discussion, offering him seat in front of his desk. Roger, thank you, sir. While taking seat, Taehyung, shoot what you know. Also, two numbers which I forward you in the morning. Once Jungkook settled down on his chair. Roger shows us highly a widower, age 36, contact builder by profession, settled in the north of Korea, Hangong, living at his current location from last 15 years. He housebound by his parents. His wife passed away 8 years back in an accident. She was pregnant. That time, doctor could not save both mother and baby. Frequent visit to red light area and alcohol. He deals local robbers, turned into politician and knows of family, private money lenders for borrowing money to run his business since everything. He's on cash basis. Currently, his workers are working on 3 sites. One is the outskirts of Hammam, second one is near west of Sangama, and third one is in village. And major important thing to note is his work site. He is constructing one housing complex with 3 4-story building and an agricultural land for which he has taken note for around 50 million from private money lender. Also, he had taken some deposit amount from his buyers. Summary of his work to Taehyung. Taehyung nodded in appreciation. He was well aware about Roger capabilities. He was working with Taehyung for last 5 years and one of the employees who can count himself. Taehyung trust book Taehyung. And what about those numbers? Narrow his eyes. Roger, the first number for which man received a message is registered under Mr. Sahil name. He is using that phone from last 2 years, but rest all other phone numbers were IP calls using VoIP voice technique, so it was a bit difficult to track these numbers and the location must still be trying. Taehyung looked at him and has been playing with pessimism which was there on some paper as well. Jungkook, let's get police involved. We can make him arrest Hang. One charge will be for using agriculture and for residential complex and sending creepy messages. Finally breaking the dead silence of the room. Taehyung, you said his wife died in an accident. Is it skeptical? Still looking at the prison. Broker, high level it looked like genuine as he had some issues with his wife due to his bad habits, but he was declared clean. Find out more about details, taking mental note to dig more into his accidental case. Jungkook, Hang, what are you thinking? Again breaking Taehyung's street. Roger, sir, my gut feeling is those messages were not from Sahil. Sounded distant. Jungkook, what do you mean in bewildered? Taehyung, okay, he is just a scapegoat or past an easy target. Taehyung dismissed Sahil involvement in sending message Pisco and agreeing with Roger. Jungkook hung, but first message was from him with confused tone. Taehyung, okay, looking at his profile, he looks smart. If he wanted to trouble and if he knew how to use IP calls, why will he use his own personal number for the first time? Try to raise note. Roger, I also agree on this, sir. Nodding his head, agreeing to Taehyung theory. Jungkook, but Hang, we can't completely deny his employment since first message was from his phone. I mean, hell, confused by now. Taehyung, okay, only first message, 3 messages, and one call came from his phone. Somebody might have used it for their benefit. Who was aware about past? For him, Soel was easy target. Person was aware about even if you disclose about message to me due to past, all fingers will be raised on Sahil, and actual person can hide behind curtains. Person wanted to make sure Sahil to get our complete attention. Sending message from his person number could be a planned move. Still thinking loudly, trying to connect dots and continue with certain voice and narrow eyes. I'm afraid, but I can't deny any chance of you auntie family involved. Gook, Hang, you are talking about sister and auntie family. Try to sound like warning. Then come on, Gook. I am just putting my theory. Even I am not sure, but there are two dots which we need to join. First one as person who was ever but past and a person who know how to use IP calls. Nowadays, it is quite popular between hackers to use some low-profile VIP apps. And there is high possibility for someone from your anti-family would know about the past. Try to put his dot in terms of sentence and could noted acknowledging his song. Take Roger, keep an eye on that family, but be careful. It is quite complicated. Shaking it and can you let's leak the news and turn all the eyes on famous Sahil project. This will automatically put Sahil in black hole and his lenders will take care of further things. Also turn his work against him if we need more manpower for any of our construction site. Try to get them first thing, get a reimbursement for his bias. I don't want them to suffer. It is this hard earning money. If anything, let me know. I can manage through my personal account for his other two projects. Also, try to find out any loophole. There must be something fishy. Meanwhile, start trapping him from his wife. Accidental case providing Westminster. Let's make him choke from all sides. Roger, be extra cautious. I don't want him name anywhere in this mess. Deadly cold tone. Robert, sure, sir. I will start working on this as discussed and keep you updated. When he received a note from his boss, he left the cabin. Jungkook Hong, along with sister-in-law and his family, shouldn't be trapped. That boy who was supposed to marry sister-in-law on your marriage day, gaining all attention from Taehyung. Taehyung explained to keep his theory on table. Jungkook Hong, till today we didn't know why they broke marriage. I know your marriage is in public. His family must have not have accepted to marry you. They might be trying their luck to blackmail sister-in-law about her broken marriage. And thinking you are not aware about it, making point. Damn, yes, we can't deny this possibility. After a few minutes of thinking, already says, but not sure how to find him since you don't even remember his name. She never met him, but agreed to marry him just because of grandma. And I don't want to disclose this thing with Roger. Jungkook, we can trust him. He knew all details. Taehyung, I will ask him, but we will not hold anyone caller till the time we have complete proof except Sahil in court voice. Jungkook, Hong, we need to be very careful. If we are trying to put hand on sister-in-law and the family, it will be sensitive topic for sister-in-law. Taehyung, I know Cookie, that's why I'm afraid I can't tell anyone to hurt you. But if they are involved, they need to face me. I will make sure to keep you out of all this. I can't be raising a tear in her eye. Jungkook, you love sister-in-law, asking him from now, scratching his eyebrows. Yes, I love her feeling content. After a moment, nodded his head and staring at the pic on his desk with smile. Jungkook in Taehyung is in love. That's a breaking news. Getting up from his seat. Taehyung, oh come on, Cookie is shaking his head, looking at Jungkook. Jungkook, I was wrong. When you marry sister-in-law, she's perfect for you. Mom know you better than anyone else. In fact, she loves you more than she loves me, and I love this about her the most genuinely. Taehyung, Cookie, you are totally traumatized, and that is why mom loves you the most. You are her carbon copy. Shaking his head, laughing loudly. Jungkook grinned, showing all his teeth. Time skips evening. Taehyung and used room. When Taehyung came back to home and entered his room, beautiful song it is his eardrum. He saw his beautiful face sleeping on the bed, resting your head on it. But you must have sleeping while watching TV. Taehyung, mind you and hold songs are inseparable. With switching off the TV, he came there near to you and slightly pecked your forehead, not disturbing you. Sip. Taehyung felt your lips wide and smiled. He went to dressing room to take out his home clothes and then moved to washroom for shower. You woke up with the door opening sound, and there he was standing in his black color t-shirt and white track pants coming out from washroom, wiping his hair. Young, good evening, kitten. Wished you with his signature smile. You, when did you came? You should have awake me. Getting up and adjust a comforter on the bed. Young, you were sleeping peacefully, and I could not gather color to disturb that peace from your scenery face. I love to watch it. It is my stress buster. While staring at you, you looked down to hide your blush. You, I will get you a black coffee. Trying to escape from his sweating. Young, did you forget what you promised in morning? You will take complete rest for today. Pulling you towards him and continued, as it is. Copy grandma so asked me while coming, so she will send coffee. He removed a few tenders from your face, which was blocking his view. Meanwhile, they heard a knock on the door. Taehyung went to open the door, and it was Chen with his coffee mug and tea for you. You thanks while taking tray from her hand. Chan, you, how are you? You, I am good, auntie, with smile. Chan, please get well soon. We miss you in kitchen, from which you nodded your head with smile, and then Chen left for downstairs. Taehyung, and she is famous in entire house. Everybody love her due to her down to earth nature, and that is the quality made me fall for her. Taehyung, you here, take this your phone. Give your phone. You look at him with tense face. Taehyung, don't worry, I have changed the number and now don't share this number with everybody. Make you understand. You give him heartwarming smile. You, Taehyung, let's go downstairs. I am bored now with puppy face and it is now dinner time. Taehyung, you, we can have dinner here in the room. You, please, full day. I was in the room. I was feeling good with everyone pouting and Taehyung melted looking at your cute face. Post dinner when you came back to room, you saw Taehyung wiping on Max sitting on the bed. You kept the water jug and went to washroom for freshen up. Taehyung was still typing something on his back, burying his head in it. You looked at him and smiled and then came to your side. You sat in bed with folding leg and prayed to God. After your prayers, you again gave a glance to your husband who complete concentration is on Max. You, good night, Taehyung, trying to get his attention. Taehyung, good night, kitten, giving a quick glance and smile to you. Again started hitting the keyboard while digging his head inside Mac. You waited for a few minutes and then lied down on the bed staring at him, but still Taehyung was occupied with his work. Taehyung, you are not sleeping. What happened? After some time when he saw his wife staring at him, he closed his Mac and kept it on night table. You, I am scared, Taehyung, innocently blinking your eyes. Taehyung, for what worried, he thought you were still thinking about those messages. You, I saw a cockroach in our room while getting up and sitting on bed in front of Taehyung. Taehyung, cockroach in our room? How is this possible? You should have informed reception. They would have sent someone not understanding your point of view. You, I forgot, but now I am scared, trying to sound frightened, shaking your head. Taehyung, you see, there is no cockroach in this room. Chuckling, laying on his back on head. You, good night, scrunching your nose and lay on the bed, facing your back towards Taehyung. Taehyung could not understand your reaction. You sounded upset with him, but then what is the reason behind it? He started thinking about it. Today, after so many days, you are sleeping facing back towards him. So he came near you and turned you towards him, holding your arm. Taehyung, you, what happened? Kitten lovingly kisses your cheek. You, nothing, with power looking at the other side, but Taehyung could feel tears in your eyes. Taehyung, you, please, turning your face towards him. You turned and looked at him. You immediately wrapped your arms around his neck, snuggling in his chest. You, I told you I was scared, but then also you were not with me, snuggling more in his chest. Taehyung, no, so cockroach is just a reason. She wanted to sleep in my arms. Kitten, you will kill me one day with your innocence. Chuckling, pulling you towards himself in an embrace. Taehyung, you don't need any reason to come in my arms. You are my life, and I feel the happiest person on the earth when I hold you this close to me. Caress your hair and kissing you on your forehead. You snuggled more in his arm, clenching his shirt in your fist, keeping your head on his chest. Various Taehyung felt content holding his up in his arm. They both were aware about each other feeling. Now it was just a matter of putting those feelings in words. But was it as actually necessary? Thinking this, Taehyung switched off the lights. Kissed your forehead, he closed his eyes, sleeping into deep slumber, dreaming about their beautiful future together. Time skips next day, dining room. Mona, you, why are you not eating? You don't like breakfast, crunching her eyebrows. You know, mom, I like it very much, shaking your head but blushing profusely. They were at breakfast table. You was eating your breakfast by your left hand. Big Taehyung was holding your right hand on the table and carries back up your hand with his thumb, and you was trying your best to pull your hand out of his tight grip. He was talking to Arsha and Miss Kim, but his full concentration was on under table romance. You, Taehyung, please, muttered in low voice, which could be heard by your husband only. Taehyung, what happened? You making very innocent face like baby. You, the appa, you can release your hand from sister-in-law, else you will only scold her about last bite. Interrupted their little romance. You coughed very hard listening to your and Taehyung immediately left your hand and gave you water while putting your back, while others enjoyed their embarrassed face. Sorry, blinking his eyes, you looked at him and then focused on your breakfast plate to hide blush. Taehyung, I might be little late. You, grabbing his laptop back. You, oh, have a good day and please try to come early. Going behind to accompany him till grinding room entrance. Taehyung, show dear, I will try. Bye. Take a saying this, kiss your forehead. You, bye with smile and wave your hand. Mona, this is great improvement. Looking at the lovebird couple of Kim family. Mrs. Kim, Toon, Mona, sister, they have come so much closer over this days with tears in her eyes. Sana, they both love each other and now look, they are inseparable. I knew it. Taehyung can fall for you. Your innocence and purity with touch his heart. Fine for you. He is a supporter and biggest strength. They complement each other, feeling content. Meanwhile, Jiho was living room. Mom, can I ask you and for my son Taehyung? Jiho remembered Hana words and threw the glass water jug, breaking it into pieces. One center from changed her complete world. Jiho remembered how she tried to impress Hana and Mrs. Kim when they come to meet you on marriage days. When Hana and Mrs. Kim announced Taehyung absent, and Jiho went to Nicholas to convince them, bearing consent system was. She observed Nikhil's circle and disturbed as he was arguing with his family members, but when his mother gave her way to him, he dropped his shoulder in defeat. Nikhil, Jiho, please ask you to not to feel bad and stay strong. I will try to convince my family. Meanwhile, be with her. Please give some time. Nikhil folded his hand in front of her. It was over. Nikhil, Jiho thought, and left this house. When she was back, she saw Taehyung enter you grandma along with his family members. He is in Nazar, and after some time, his mother brought you to Nazar. So now all rituals were finished, and the priest declared them as husband and wife. Jiho mind he was forced by his mother to marry you. He is from rich family, successful and charming. He will not accept you as his wife. Has he forced you? She is naive and timid. She will solely not give him the pleasure which rich boys such as him will need. I have seen rich boys. They always have extremity face and generally prefer easily reachable girls. If I start giving him extra attention and flaunt my beauty with my skills, he'll get tapped automatically. Once I become his weakness, I will ask him to kick you out of his family and will take her place. Jiho was awkward with his mindset for 2 weeks post you marriage. Doubt got confused when the news flashed for their marriage as top headline for only 5 minutes, and there was no confirmation from Kim family. He does not want to disclose his marriage to public. Thinking this, Jiho started looking for all possible options to reach out to Boost and be with them. Jiho got opportunity when Joseph received call from Harsha about wedding reception for you and Taehyung. She was upset with the reception function, but then she carried away thinking this will be best way to stay near Taehyung. When they reached to Kim house, she was awestruck with the witch's power influence status. She observed her cousin who looked happy when Taehyung came back from his office. His all attention was on you. He was caring and pampering her. Not only Taehyung but everybody from Kim family was surrounded you to make you happy. That praised her heart, giving first blow to her mindset. When Jiho saw you listening with Taehyung for the reception holding his hand, she burned with extreme jealousy. Jiho was observing them from the moment they stepped out of their Taehyung position towards you while introducing you to his guest, and they were referring you as Mrs. Kim, but with the utmost respect. When you was in Soil post grandma dismissed along with your family, Jiho observed Taehyung. He reached to the peak of you with overprotectiveness for you, shielding you from Sahil. Jiho thought to make you suffer from mental trauma. You was already suffering from emotional due to grandma death and Sahil reentry. She sent message to you from Sahil phone thinking you will go in chill and Taehyung will not trust her with an insult in the rift between the two. When she got the block notification on Sahil phone, she remembered her talk with Nikhil. Then she can use VIP app to call and message for long distance, which will be hard to track when today she talked to you on the line. Her cousin sounded very happy and normal. This frustrated Jiho to the core.